you off your feet?
No. No, not at all.
No. I swept your friend off her feet though.
Yeah, you did.
Mm. Yeah, me and Dina met maybe 10 years ago, and my friend trying to hook up with Dina. He was telling me that I wasn't allowed to do anything. But I thought, when I first met Dina, I thought she was hot, and I wanted to date her. But instead, my friend, being respectful to my friend at the time, I dated her friend instead.
My best friend.
It didn't turn out too well because I always asked her friend, is Dina going to be around? When's Dina going to come? Every time me and her friend met. After that, 10 years had gone by, almost 10 years, and every time I'd see her out, I'd always be trying to talk to her, trying to ask her to do something with me for the weekend, or just get any sort of response from Dina. She would reject me every chance she got.
I was busy. I had, other commitments on.
She's even rejecting me now. But, 10 years has gone by, almost, and we're engaged now. It's all happening.
Yeah. Last year we decided to go to Brazil because of my love for Brazilian samba dancing and Gary's obsession with Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. We decided to travel to Brazil. But what I didn't know was Gary had something else planned too while we were going to be in Rio de Janiero. When we got there, we did a day tour, and the first stop was the Christ the Redeemer statue. So we got there and we were taking photos of all the view from the statue. And at one point, we were all gathered in one area, our tour group, and our tour guide decided to take group photos with our cameras. And I wanted to get in the front of the photo, so I dragged Gary with me, and we were hunched down in front of everybody, with people standing behind us and the Christ statue behind them. And when she finished taking photos with everyone's cameras, she handed them back, and I saw a spot where I could take some perfect photos of the Copacabana beach. So I started walking over. I was marching over because I didn't want to lose a spot. Gary called out to me and I just ignored him. I thought, oh, he'll follow me. He follows me anyway. I'll just pretend I didn't hear him because I didn't want to lose the spot.
I followed you for 10 years.
I kept walking and then he called out my name again. He was like, Dina. And I thought, nah, I won't respond. I'll pretend I still can't hear him because I don't want to lose this spot to take photos from. And then he called out my name again, Dina. And I thought, oh, what is it? Turned around and he was still hunched down in the same spot where we'd taken the group photo. And I was confused and I started walking over thinking, why are you still there? And then I saw him reaching for his pocket, his hand going into his pocket, and that's when I knew that you were going to propose, and I burst into tears. Were you confused? Were you wondering, like, why is she crying? Yeah.
I was.
I was so overwhelmed. And then when I walked over, you were like, will you marry me? And I was like, and you seemed to not even know what I was doing.
I didn't know what to do either.
And Gary didn't seem to understand my response, so I had to say yes. I was like, yes! I had to force out a yes, because I was sobbing and just overwhelmed. And then you jumped up so high, and you were just cheering with all the other tourists around you, all these random people we didn't know. Everyone was cheering and clapping, and
we were speaking Portuguese.
And I was holding the box with the ring in it. And I was like, Gary, you have to put the ring on my finger. And then you weren't even sure which finger it was. Because I was trying to show you which finger it was. Because you were holding the ring and you just looked confused. Yeah, I noticed.
So, if we win this competition, I'll shave my winter beard off.
I hope.
For Dina's wedding.
It drives me mad. That'll be good.
Anyway. Thank you.
I love you.
I love you too, sir.
Like an ego, then we can chill in my gazebo.